Good morning, everyone. It is, I don't know, probably almost 7:15. The bus comes later this year. But I am on my way to the office, walking along the edge of the neighborhood, and there is no sunrise over there. It is gray, gray, gray. There's a storm coming up the East Coast. Just got a buzz. That probably means it's 7:15. There's a storm coming up the East Coast. I think Carolina Beach. Danny says they just got like an obscene amount of rain, like not good for them amount of rain. That was where we were just taking a little mini vacation at the end of this summer break. So I hope they're okay. I think they had just had some flooding and storms the week before we were there. Anyway, we could really use the rain. We got a little bit last night, so everything is damp. And it just feels cool and fresh. There's definitely a lot of humidity. It's probably close to 100%. Let me see. Hey Siri. She get me. I have this tea in my hand. Hey Siri. What's the humidity right now? Oh gosh, why can't you say it out loud? It's 100%. It feels it. If it were hot, everybody would just be coated in sweat instantly. It feels like you're walking through water. Anyway, let's go have a great day. Alright, I'm heading home again. It is, I don't know, like 8:50. I think I started to pack up around 8:30 when my volunteer shift technically ends. Sorry, the trash truck's coming through again. It's going to be a weekly thing. But then a rush of kids and parents arrive. It's like, oh, I'll just stay one more minute. Which of course is not one more minute. I was getting somebody signed in, answering questions, and I had to deliver a coat. But it was a good day. I like when there's things to do that aren't just filling out a million forms. I only had one form today, but I enjoyed delivering things to classrooms. I delivered a lunch, a watch, a coat, and some shoes. But yeah, now I've got the day to take care of things. I've got a work call at 1 that I have to prepare for. But this trash truck's about to get loud, so Hello, friends. I was going to be on a work call at 1. Oh, it's windy. But I'm not. Because I guess she was busy with work. She got caught up and she thought she had an hour break. So I'm rushing to the mall. I've got errands that need to be done this week. One of them is Hot Topic. I've got that hot cash. So I always shop there, so it's basically like throwing away $15 if I don't go and use it. Of course, if I don't see anything I like. Did they cut down trees? Sorry, my brain is very squirrel. Yeah, they had to have. I need to go and use it. Yeah. I won't get anything if I don't like anything. I'm not going to just spend money. Just because you do have to spend $15 to basically choose something for $30 and you pay $15. I also desperately need underwear. Mine are falling apart, and the ones that I got last time, I got some, are the only ones that are good, and they're always dirty because I wear them immediately and then I'm back to no underwear. So those are our goals. And I've got the biggest goal is I've got to leave here at 2. and I think it is 12:45, 12:49. Make good time here. But yeah, Dan was like, oh, well, I'll be here either way. But, oh, that little kid just fell. But he has a meeting at 2. Special, I'll get in the door around 2:30 and have homework to do. So let's do this as quickly as possible. I think Hot Topic is first, or no? Is that on the other side of the mall? I don't know. I go in a side door. Ooh, that's so loud. This mall is pretty dead. It was just purchased and they're trying to revitalize it. They're putting in, I think, like a pool hall and a trampoline park in one of the old department stores, but what I'm about to pass is the old Nordstrom, which closed pre-pandemic. And then during the pandemic, it was a vaccination site. It's right here. So I always park at that parking lot because it's easy and I don't like people. All right, let's shop. Hey friends, happy bedtime. Here it is right there. I've talked to you off and on. I, again, did not do my call. I instead sent, I think, 4 different help emails listing every single step of how each of the things they were unsure about was done in the website backend. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry. I'm talking about stuff I already talked about. But yeah, we were going to reschedule for Friday right away, but we ended up, I was like, hey, look over the files. Maybe you will get it from that. Maybe you'll have questions. I'm happy to help. I just wanted to send her step by step with screenshots because it's easier to look back on and refer to, which is me saying the exact same thing. Good grief, Gustav. I'm gonna have to do some detangling when we install his new hook. He's going cray-cray. Anyway, late afternoon was dedicated to making these 2 squares. It takes so long because they're 10 inches for common threads, but I just wove in the ends. I think that's going to be it. We'll see if I feel like starting another one before bed, but I don't know. But yeah, common threads is tomorrow. And it's been like drizzling on and off this evening. We need a good soaking rain, so hopefully we'll get one overnight. Our poor grass seed is struggling. Just haven't had a lot of rain. But the town that we visited twice now, once to the Santa house and once we were just there at, it was called the Blue Pearl. Just pretty much exactly a month ago we were there. That town just got 18 inches of rain in 12 hours and it's like totally flooded. It's like devastating for all those little shops I was walking around. So cute. So yeah, thinking of them. And that storm's coming up here, but I think we're just getting little edges of it. Their storm, they called it a once every 1,000 years kind of storm. That's
one look at my face.
Crazy. Okay, buddy, get ready. It's getting late. We have books to read. So yeah, not much else to report. Thank you to those of you who commented on the grocery video where I did a big voiceover. That was something new for me to try, and if you liked it, just let me know. I know 2 of you already have, but I don't know if that's boring. Obviously, you don't want to go to the grocery store with me every week when I keep rebuying the same bread. You already know what kind of bread I buy now. But if there's somewhere else you'd like me to try that, where I just film and then I voice it over later. I am somebody who has like an intense inner monologue at all times. Like I have a freaking narrator in my head, and just rewatching the footage while I had the voiceover record on, the exact same inner monologue that I have while I was grocery shopping came up, and I was kind of switching between that inner monologue and talking to you about the fact that I was doing a voiceover and it was night. So hopefully that wasn't too confusing that I was swapping back and forth between editor Stephanie and grocery shopping Stephanie. That's something I would need to work on if that's confusing. But yeah, if there's someplace you want me to go and do that. It's a little tricky to do it at the thrift because it's really packed in and you almost always have somebody like elbow length. So I can't really walk around holding my camera. But yeah, if there's somewhere else you'd like to see. Okay, well, Sebastian got a new book because he finished his current one. Right now I'm reading a few pages in this one out loud, and then he reads a few pages in his out loud. So every school night we're doing that. And it is a good thing. He has been given alternate homework for the past couple days. He gets a dice game. It's like a little dinosaur board game to figure out what math problems we're going to do, and that's going way better. So that's good. It could get a little repetitive, so we might have to see if we switch it up. I have a lot of resources too until it expires. My Homeschool account is gonna expire soon. But I should probably go and download a whole bunch more resources. I have a ton that I've already downloaded in previous years when it's expired. It was gonna expire in November, and I just went ahead and said, yeah, I'm not renewing. And they're like, they give you a form, why? And I was like, it's just too expensive for my needs right now. And they're like, here, you can have this bargain price. And I was like, sold. So we had another year. It was just like such a good price. I don't think they do that 2 years in a row. Every now and then I lose it for a year, and then I re-sign up for like Black Friday. But we'll see. This oil diffuser is on its last legs. Okay, babe, you're still not changed. You need to wash your hair tomorrow, okay? It's kind of grody. I found out that your picture day is on October 8th. And I'm thinking maybe we can just go ahead and do purple because it will just be kind of faded to a silvery blonde by then if you wanted to do your hair this weekend. We'd have to give you a haircut first. No, it's not a weekend tomorrow. It's Wednesday. Bedtime's too. I don't know. Because you go to bed too early. But we do need to wash your hair before I dye it, so we need to wash it sometime this week. And then on the weekend we'll do a haircut and dye it.
Look, I have really good hair.
Okay. I'm tired of you playing around, babe. You're getting distracted. Focus. Do the task. I know you want to start your book. Alright, I'm gonna go and water the plants. Frida's looking a little droopy. She's getting brown, and I don't know why again. I don't know why. She's so picky. I don't think she loves being smashed up here, so I need to give her her hook. Or maybe her babies are just taking it out of her. I don't know. I wish she would grow more leaves, but maybe when she's not smashed up against there, she will. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Good night. Stay safe. Be kind. And don't forget, wash your hands.